the more diluted the moment is, the more like pushed back into the mind the memory is. So, one thing we gotta understand as people is everything that walks past our eyes, we remember. Our brains are like phones and hard drives and everything else. You don't necessarily lose the files. Even when you delete them, you don't necessarily lose them. They just push somewhere else in the back of your mind. A way to retrieve those memories is trauma. Certain scenarios can push the memories back forward. Now, one thing about us as human beings, right? We have so much technology in front of our faces that we don't really know how to maneuver the technology inside of our mind. The human body is literally a machine, whether you want to understand it or not. We work off electrical pulses, right? The human body is literally a walking computer. That's all it is. It's an organic computer, but it's technically a walking computer. We work off electricity. So, one of the things that I've been able to do, just based off me being like kind of sober for so long, and I understand like what substances do to you, even psychedelics, right? By me being sober for so long, I've learned how to navigate through my own mind. Kind of like, what do you call it? Like when you go on the computer and you go through search, right? You go to the search bar and then your computer like looks for whatever you need to do, right? What I'm saying is, I've learned how to do that over the last couple of years, maybe like the last 10 years. I've learned how to go, okay, I got it. Right? Now, like, my memories are so vivid. My memories are extremely vivid. I can remember everything down to the exact clothing I was wearing. I can remember everything back to everybody that was there. I can remember everything almost to like back to when I was maybe like 6 months. I can remember all the way back to like 6 months. And the furthest memory I can remember, and I've told y'all this numerous times, the furthest memory I can remember, and when I told my mom this, she was like, how the fuck you remember that? And I was like, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was maybe about 6-7 months. My mom then was at church. The name of the church is Greater Bethany Church. Right? No, it wasn't Greater Bethany. It was another church, and I think it was on like Vermont or something. Right? My mom then was in the bathroom getting ready. My mom, my auntie April, and my auntie, like all my aunties was in the bathroom getting ready. They was all putting on makeup. I remember this like I was a kid. They was all putting on makeup. I'm just like, what the fuck y'all putting on y'all face, right? I was a kid, but I'm like, we're at church. I knew we were at church, and I knew this was like a good place to be. But in my mind, I'm like, why are y'all putting this stuff on y'all face? I'm like 6 months. I remember just looking at them in the mirror. Everybody in the mirror putting lipstick on. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. And my mom dropped me off at the kids club. Like, the little babysit daycare shit. I remember I got to the daycare. All the kids were crying. Everybody was crying. I remember sitting right there. Everybody were crying. And I was looking at the kids. What are y'all crying for? Mom's going to come back. This is what I was trying to say to them. But I don't think I had the words. I don't even know how to use my mouth like that yet. I'm like, yo, why are y'all crying? Why are y'all crying? Mom's going to come back. So I started giving kids toys. Like whatever toy I had, I remember like just holding the toy out like that. Like anybody want a toy. I remember this. When I told my mom about this, she couldn't believe it. She's like, wait, how the fuck you remember that, right? It reminds you, one of my aunts was also the daycare provider. So when they brought it up, when I brought it up to them, she's like, how the fuck you remember that? Remind you, they remembered too once I broke it down to them. When I told them, they was like, how the hell you remember that? It was like 6 months. I was like, I just remember. So the thing is, right, it's very easy to go backwards inside of your mind. You have to find a trail. It's a trail. The thing is, look, I know there's a lot of people saying, how do you remember that far back? And that's the problem. The truth is, how do you not remember that far back? These are the questions we got to ask ourselves. Instead of saying, how do you remember that far back? The real question is, how do you not remember that far back? That's a real question. No, that's an actual real question that you have to ask yourself. How do you not remember that far back? Don't ask how do you not? For me, every moment of my life, I looked at it as an extreme moment. Everything that happened, I looked at it as an extreme moment. The thing with some people is, when y'all go through things that you feel scare you, or you're afraid of, or you don't really like, what you do is you tuck them memories. And one thing about those memories is they create black holes, right? If you tuck a memory, like if it's something that you really don't want to remember no more, and you tuck that memory, it creates a black hole inside your mind. And there's other things that get sucked into that black hole that you don't want in that black hole. So some memories fade away. Day by day memories fade away. Me, I think my hard drive inside my head is like maybe full, or possibly gonna be full, because I have this weird thing that I remember everybody that walked by me. Like, I've always had a very good photogenic memory. I've always had a very, very good photogenic memory. I can remember a distant moment. I can remember I can literally remember everybody that walked by me. Like, if I see somebody again, I'm like, yo. Like, for example, when we be at Disneyland, I see the same people. As many people it is at Disneyland, I keep seeing the same people. I'm like, I remember that person by the boom. Okay, I remember this whole group of people. Blah, blah. Like, how the fuck they over here, right? There's a lot of people here, but how the fuck I keep remembering everybody? Like, I have a very, very good photographic or photogenic, whatever the fuck you call it, photographic memory, whatever the fuck photogenic. Photogenic is like, you're like in the pictures, whatever. So photographic memory. I have a very good photographic memory. And I think that came from one of my skills, which is drawing. Right? I can draw very, very good. Right? Like, very, very good. Like, I can look at something and I can draw it. So I think over my many years of drawing, yes, I said it, I can draw very good. I can do everything I'm very good at literally everything. I'm just not the best at certain things. But I'm like if I had a 2K rating player, I'd be like 95 at everything. Like literally everything down the line, I'd be 95. I'm not a 99 at nothing. Right? All right. Now, when you draw, when you're an artist or you're a painter or whatever, you know what you do. You take a picture, you snap the picture in your mind, then you transfer the picture from your mind to your arm to your fingertips, and it prints out like a printer. Right? This is actual. This happens. Right? When you're drawing, like, you got to really think. It's like a printer. You like, your mind goes, and then the image goes from inside your head through your arm out your fingertips like a printer, bro. Like an actual printer. Like, I don't think people really look at it from that perspective, but that's exactly what's happening. So, when you really, when me, like I said, I had a very, very good photographic memory coming up. So, like, now when I see things, I blink and I lock it in. When you start to understand the eye, right? The eye is the iris, right? The blink is the shutter, right? Or shutter close or whatever, right? When you zoom in right? I'm gonna show y'all how a camera works, and I want y'all to do this right now. The eye literally works like a full frame or a medium format 50 millimeter. You have two medium format 50 millimeter lenses. They work exactly the same, maybe 24 millimeters. But the eye also has the ability to go. It's like kind of like a small telephoto lens. Like it has the ability to go from a zoom lens to a 50, right? You can go from, it has the ability to go from like a fucking 10 millimeter or maybe an 8 millimeter wide angle lens to a 50 millimeter lens within 8 seconds. The same exact way. Also, your eye goes from 1.8. These are all camera shit. Your eye goes from 1.8 to nigga whatever. Actually, it go deeper than 1.8. You got like a 0.1 lens, right? So I'm gonna give y'all a test right now. Put your finger in front of your face, but look past your finger, right? Your finger is out of focus. Look at your finger. What happens? The background gets blurry. Look at your finger right in front of you. Look at your finger, like put it like that far in front of your face, and look at your finger. What happens? The background gets blurry. The depth of field, right? It is the same way a camera works. A camera works exactly the same way. 50 millimeter lens works exactly the same way. When you look like that and you blink, every time you blink, right? So hold your finger in front of your eyes and look at your finger and focus out the background, right? The background is blurry. When you blink, you can still see your finger a little bit. It takes a picture, bro. Every blink is a picture. You just don't know where the picture goes or how to save it or how to access it. Every blink is a picture. Right? So when you blink, it's a picture. You can still see your finger, but the memory starts to fade away, right? And you don't really know where it goes because the memory is going backwards. Right? It has to fade away. These are the small, like the little small things that people don't really pay attention to. So what I'm saying is this, right? Everybody has this ability. Everybody. It's just you have to realize where the picture goes. Storage. We all have storage. I don't know how many gigs we got. We all got storage. You gotta remember where the picture goes. Me, over my many years of just really sitting back thinking inside of my own mind, I've been able to navigate through my brain. Right? One thing I've learned over the years, especially coming up in urban areas, our focus is trauma incidents, aggression-filled incidents, or stories that will make people look at us aggressively. So these are the things we remember. It's crazy because, alright, so my memory's so deep that I remember shit that be putting me in fucked up situations, bro. So I'm going to tell you one thing that hurt me. I'm going to tell you a story that hurt me. I told y'all this story before, but I'll tell you again. So I had a childhood friend that I grew up with. His name was Lawrence. It was Lawrence and Tyrone. I don't know if y'all can find them. If you can find the homie Ha and them. Lawrence and Tyrone. These are like my close friends coming up in elementary, right? I remember them because I can't forget them. Right? Tyrone was like my guy. He was a hoop all the time. Lawrence is like my guy, right? They used to stay in like a foster home right there off of, what is that? Is that Grandy? I forgot what. But it's like literally right off of Century, at the end of Century, right there by the little flower pot, right behind Food for Less. They used to stay at like a foster home right there. But anywho, so Lawrence, this may be like 7, 8, but maybe like 10 years ago. I think it was like 10 years ago. I was getting off the train at the Union Station. I seen Lawrence at the Union Station. I walked up to him. I'm like, Lawrence. He's looking at me. Like, Lawrence, what's up, bro? He looking at me like, who is you? Lawrence, my nigga, it's me, Davon, nigga, 102nd Street School. Like, nigga. He like, nah, bro, I don't remember you. I'm like, Lawrence, my nigga. Your name Lawrence, right? He's like, yeah. Nigga, you Tyrone people, right? Yeah. Lawrence. Nigga, we used to flip on the monkey bars all day. Like, you don't remember? Nigga was like, nah, bro. Nah. Bro, I was hurt. This is my childhood friend. He ain't remember. I was hurt. I said, he must have went through some shit in life where he tucked all his memories. He didn't remember. No, but maybe he went through things in his life that he was like, man, I just tucked certain memories. He didn't remember, bro. Bro was looking at me like I was crazy. I'm like, damn, my memory is too deep. I remember everybody, bro. I remember my whole class from Lance, Jamel, Antonio, Ozzy, Griselda, nigga, Elizabeth, Meredith. I remember everybody. I remember my whole class. I remember one of my first teacher I ever had, Miss Yamaguchi, dog. I went to Mark Twain Elementary. I remember her. I remember everybody. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I remember every moment of my life. I remember walking through the alley. I remember walking through the alley, going to school. My big brother used to walk us all to school. Then he used to go to his class to drop us off. I remember all of this shit, bro. But look, it's not that I have a good memory. Don't say that I have a good memory. It's not that I have a good memory, right? It's not that I have a good memory. It has nothing about a good memory. It's more that I have a practice memory. Right? I have a practice memory, right? My memory is all repetition. Like I've spent many years of my life going, okay, remember this, okay, do that, okay, take that, mental notes. Then, when I got into battle rap, that boosted my memory to infinity. Right? Let me break it down again. When I got into battle rap, like when I started doing battle rap, that in general boosted my mentality to 8 billion of quantum mechanics, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to break this down to you why. And I'm going to break this down to you why hip-hop should most definitely respect battle rappers a lot more than they do. I notice in the hip-hop community, they don't really give battle rappers credit in the rap game. And I think they should get more credit, because the memory preparation that you have to go to write, memorize, and perform a rap battle is like no other. Right? No, I'm keeping it real with you. The memory preparation that you have to go to prep for an actual rap battle, memorize the rap battle, on top of memorizing the rap battle, rap the rap battle in an environment where people are pulling on your shirt, tugging you, kicking, like not kicking you, but pushing you around stage. People in an environment where people are trying to make you mess up. Now, this is the thing. Not only are you just going up there rapping words, most battle rappers are high-end linguistics, and like they're high-end linguists and don't even know. Right? Well, hear me out. Most battle rappers are high-end, they're high-level linguists and don't even know, but that's the term for it. They're linguists. The amount of metaphors, the amount of entendres, the amount of like similes, this shit it sees any college professor. The amount of metaphors, the amount of entendres, the amount of similes, the amount of double similes, the amount of fucking palindromes, the amount of fucking indexicalities, the amount of all the things that is going into an actual battle rap is literally like scholar level linguists. And the fact that you have to remember 5 minutes worth of this per round, right? We're talking about 5 minutes worth of quadruple entendre palindromes, reverse semiotics. You have to remember 5 rounds of these. I mean, you have to remember 3 rounds of these, 5 minutes each, with people trying to mess you up. Going to preparation for rap battles literally unlocked another form of memory inside of my head. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all some tips. I was just gonna do that, my guy. I was gonna give some tips on how to have a better memory and how to really lock in a better memory. One of the first things to having a better memory, right? One of the first things to having a better memory is being happy. Listen, one of the first tips to having a better memory is being happy. It's going to be hard to have good memories when you're not happy, because when you're not happy, only memories that are going to lock in your head are the negative ones. Listen, when you're not happy with whatever it is in life, when you're more focused on the negative aspect of life, you're going to only lock in bad memories. You're not going to really lock in the good memories. They're going to be obsolete. So the first step is find out how to be happy. What is your happiness? What creates your happiness, right? So before I could even give you a step to how to lock in the memories, I have to tell you that you got to be happy. Step 1, how to be happy, is you got to find the things that make you happy. And if you can't find the things that make you happy, then 9 times out of 10, you a demon. And if you're a demon, hey, there's a bridge somewhere for you to jump off. We don't need people like you in this world. It's a harsh reality, but you just gonna spread your negativity to somebody else. So hey, just go on and check out, big dog. Other than that, to the people that can make themselves happy, there's a lot of ways that you can make yourself happy, right? One of the main ways you can make yourself happy is watch happy shit. No, look, watch happy shit. Watch these 5 movies in a row and you be OD happy. Movie number 1, Kung Pao. Watch Kung Pao. If you don't laugh at Kung Pao, something wrong with you. I'm just keeping it all the way 5,000. If you don't laugh at the movie Kung Pao, something is literally wrong with you. Like, you're broken, right? Watch Kung Pao as number 1. Right? Number 2, Pootie Tang, right? Number 3, Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice of the hood, right? Number 4, Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Oh God, watch these movies, my nigga. You gonna be on the floor, dead, bro, literally. Right? No, listen to me. Watch these 3 movies, you gonna be another level of dead, right? And the 5th one, you gotta go back, my nigga. The 5th one is tied. Either you could watch I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, or you could watch Black Dynamite. Watch Black Dynamite, because that's more modern. Y'all probably don't really know the niggas from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. So watch Black Dynamite with Michael J. What is it? Michael J. White. Yeah, whatever his name is. Those 3 movies, those 5 movies will literally have you done. Oh, don't add Blank Man into the category. You add Blank Man in there, you asking to die for real. Oh God, you add Blank Man in there, you asking to really die for real, in real life. My nigga. Watch those 5 movies in a row. I don't care what you going through in your day. Watch them 5 movies in a row and you gonna be in a better position in life. Right? So boom. That's the first step. Right? You can watch SpongeBob too. SpongeBob be having me crying, my nigga. Patrick really an idiot. Patrick gotta be the best. I wish I had a friend like Patrick. He like stupid smart. Like he like smart, but he's stupid as a motherfucker. Yo, I be crying watching SpongeBob. But look, Napoleon Dynamite, dummy, funny. So it's a lot of movies that's funny. But the more of the story is, you got to start watching happy stuff, bro. That's the first step to being happy. Changing what you see, what you listen to, what you hear, right? That's the first step to being happy. Just changing what you like watch. Also, first step to being happy is changing the people you hang around. You got to not hang around negative people and not hang around people who don't want to be happy. You got to hang around people who's really always in a joking mood. Friends who joke a lot are important. Also, you got to be able to take a joke, right? And some of y'all can't really take jokes. On God, where we from, our homies shoot jokes all day. Man, look at him. Under the sea dog rat, look at him. On God, he ugly. He ain't move, ugly. God, peanut head. You got to be able to take a joke. Because where I'm from, the homies shoot jokes all day. My mama. Soon as you walk up, man, look at them. Man, what's them? Oh, God, them bullshit. What's them, 501s? My mama, them, but where you got them from, the alley? Oh, God, the homies going to shoot plenty of jokes. ASAP. So you got to surround yourself around people. You got to surround yourself around happy people. God, happy people. That's one thing, I ain't going to lie. I'm going to tell you, that's one thing that stopped the hood from being depressed. Because, like, where I'm from, you know, people don't really get down about stuff. We be down about life, but, oh, God, nigga, man, fuck wrong with you? Depressed, look at that. Oh, God, look at him, he depressed. My mama, depressed head ass. What's wrong with bench press head ass? Copy machine press head ass. Oh, God, we gonna press you. AD pressing. Oh, God, that's what they gonna tell you. You come there and talk about you depressed, the homie D gonna press you. Hey, Big D, pressing. Oh, God. What? They gonna shoot plenty jokes. So the homies be like, well, I ain't depressed no more. Man, fuck you talking about? Right. So no, right? So that's the thing, right? You got to surround yourself around happy people. Surround yourself around people willing to joke. Also surround yourself around laughter, right? Because laughter is contagious, right? It's very contagious. You can laugh in a room right now and people going to start laughing not even knowing. You can laugh in the room. Look, see right now, see how that feels? See how y'all, see whatever feeling y'all got right now where y'all posting the crying faces, see how that feels. It feels good, right? It feels good. And 9 times out of 10, you gonna remember AD pressing. Right? 9 times out of 10, you gonna remember that. You gonna be like, yo, this nigga Daylyt, the nigga said the nigga was depressed and then the homie named D pressed him. That's a bar. You gonna remember that because it's funny. It's a happy memory. You gonna remember it. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta attack your inner happiness. When you happy about life, and it feels good to you, boom. Right? That's the first step to a good memory. You got to get yourself in happy conditions. Once you get yourself in happy conditions where nothing can break your spirit, your mind is a lot more clear. You can see backwards. When you're in a sad state, you see forward. Only thing you see is what can make me better. Not what happened in the past. I don't care about the past. What can help me right now? Then you look for outlets, drugs, whatever. And those be your main focus of your times. And you get what I'm saying? When you're sad, you just look for what can help you right now. You're not looking for the good moments. So, what I'm saying is you got to figure out how to get happier so you can go backwards. When your mind is clear, you go backwards. Now look, I know a lot of y'all do drugs, a lot of y'all smoke cigarettes, so to all my people that smoke cigarettes, you smoke cigarettes 9 times out of 10 because you stress. It ain't no way you should smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes stink. You know they not good for you. You know all type of shit, but you be really stressed. So you like, fuck it, let me hit the cigarette. Fuck it. It's a stress reliever. So on God, I'm going to tell you this. Since you already smoking, on God, you might as well have fun while you doing it. On God. So look, just extra your cigarette out. On God. Oh, just extra it out. Just make yourself laugh. Oh, God, you got to just bother people. Oh, God, go in front of the store. Oh, God, get a pack of cigarettes. Let me show you. This is what you got to do. Look, let me show you. My mama, so y'all can see. Yeah. Oh, God, you walk in front of the store, right? You like this. Hey, get your ass over there. Oh, God, you walk in front of the store. God.
Yeah, go up. Okay, Dad. I can put your back. I can plug it.
What you on, G? Yeah. Hey, my nigga. Look, you gonna hit the cigarette. Might as well have fun doing it. On God, ain't no need to be smoking cigarettes, stressing out, man. You might as well have fun on your way out. Oh God. Look, my nigga, ain't no need to be smoking cigarettes, stressing out. You might as well, God, you might as well go out with a bang. Have fun while you doing it. Overdo it. Oh God. Man, fuck the bullshit. Smoke the whole pack at once. On God, just look, my mama. Just go like this, right? This the whole pack of cigarettes, on God. Shake it up, put the whole box in your mouth. Shit, bucket. This is my box for the week. Oh God, fuck it. Fuck it. Oh God, might as well. Fuck it. Oh God. Look, bam, you record it, put it on YouTube. On God, all the people gonna be laughing. You gonna be in the comments. On God, you get in the comments, you see all the people laughing at you in the comments. He's funny. Then you gonna be like, man, I like being funny. That's dope. Then you gonna start doing all type of tricks with your cigarette. Then you gonna become the infamous cigarette YouTuber. On God. Yo, I'm gonna hit